Imagine this. You open your eyes to the dim glow of candlelight. The air is thick, heavy with smoke, rot, and something else. The unmistakable stench of death. You're not dreaming. It's Europe. The year is 1348, and the world has fallen into an eerie silence. The Black Plague has arrived. Outside your window, the once bustling streets are now completely deserted. There are no carriages, no laughter from the taverns, no busy market stalls. Only the incessant, mournful ringing of church bells, tolling for the dead. That sound never stops. It's the only rhythm left in a world that has lost its own. People believe the very air carries the disease, this miasma. They walk around with their faces covered in vinegar-soaked cloths, clutching posies of herbs, desperately hoping it will save them. But it's a futile effort. Nothing can stop what's coming. The rats, they come in waves. And with them, the fleas, tiny, almost invisible messengers of death. If you lived in this time, your chances of surviving even a single mite weren't just about luck. They depended on where you slept, what you touched, and who you dared to trust. The sick were feared more than any monster from folklore. Once the black spots, the buboes, appeared on your skin, you were marked. Your own family might abandon you, your neighbors could burn your house to the ground, and priests would whisper that this was a divine punishment for your sins. It was a sentence of isolation, followed swiftly by death. And yet, even in this absolute chaos, humanity tried to endure. Imagine yourself in a small village on the very edge of collapse. People are fleeing in every direction, their faces etched with terror, truly believing the world is ending. It's in this landscape you'd see them, the plague doctors. They wander the streets like specters, cloaked in long black coats, their faces hidden behind those terrifying bird-shaped masks. The beak isn't for show. It's filled with aromatic herbs, rosemary, cloves, mint, a primitive form of a gas mask meant to protect them from the invisible enemy. Their eyes are covered with glass, making them look otherworldly. Their voices, muffled by the mask, echo like whispers from another realm. If you see one of these figures standing outside your door, you know it's already too late. As night falls, the sky glows with an orange hue from the constant fires. Carts are wheeled through the streets, piled high with bodies, so high they tower over the city walls. The moans of the dying mix with the desperate prayers of those who have lost all hope. You hide inside your home, the doors barred, the windows sealed, praying the plague won't find its way in. But you can still hear it outside. The coughing, the crying, and the haunting chants of desperate monks making their grim procession through the darkness. Could you survive a night like this? Could you find any sleep, knowing that death itself moves through the very air you breathe? Very few did. Entire towns were wiped off the map. Families were erased from history. Historians estimate that nearly half of Europe's population perished in just a few short years, a darkness so profound it took centuries for the world to recover. But this catastrophe, this unspeakable tragedy, changed everything. From the ashes of the old world came new ideas, new art, new approaches to medicine, and a profound, new understanding of just how fragile life truly is. So if you were there, living in that world, behind your shuttered window and flickering candle, you would have felt it too, the strange, terrible beauty of survival. Because even in the darkest night in human history, someone always lives to see the dawn. The question is, would that person have been you? Thanks for watching. If you found this journey into the past as fascinating as I did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more stories from history. See you next time.